Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I was not planning on putting out another video so soon, so please forgive me. I still have not gotten my format issues straightened out. My house is under construction. I just don't have a good place to shoot a video at the moment, but I really want to do these, especially my rescue sessions. I really want to do those face to face, like where you can see my face on the video. But like I said, I just don't really have the means to do that at the moment. So I do apologize. I will get switched over to that format as soon as I possibly can. But in the meantime, something absolutely insane has happened. I'm sure everyone has heard by now. It's all over the news. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't heard. But Quinton Simon's biological grandfather was killed last night. His body was found on the side of the road and it was presumably a hit and run. I don't think that there's really a whole lot of details out about it at the moment. Before any of this even happened, I was already feeling bad for Quinton Simon's biological father. I know a lot of people probably don't have a lot of sympathy for him because he wasn't in the child's life and he left him with Leilani, but I know that circumstances can get very complex and it isn't always the easy choice to separate yourself from your child. So I don't fault him for that. I've actually been feeling bad for him, for Bubba Jr. I feel like, he lost his son, and then I don't know if you guys know, but within a relatively short time he lost his mother. And now he's lost his father. So I was already, like I said, I was already having a great deal of sympathy for Quinton's biological dad. And as soon as I heard that his father, that Quinton's grandfather, had been killed, I got, just the worst feeling that there was probably just a lot of confusion and a lot of anger, and I felt like everyone involved was probably having a very difficult time getting a grasp on the situation. Well, this is what I do. I'm a rescue medium. So typically souls, spirits, whatever you want to call them, they come to me most of the time. I don't usually reach out to anyone specific, but in this case, I really felt like I should. I decided to try to reach out to Henry Moss Sr. and I was able to find him and I was able to connect with him, and I have him here with me now, and I would like to let you guys sit in on the first rescue session that I have done since I started this channel. So I'm just going to jump right into it. Basically what I'll be doing is I'll be asking Henry questions and he will be giving me answers. Obviously, I know you guys can't hear him speaking to me, so I will relay his answers to you. Henry Moss Sr., can you hear me? Yes, he says yes. He's asking, who am I and where is he? He's saying, who are you? Where am I? Henry, my name is Sylvie Smith, and I'm here to help you. If you guys stick with me through future sessions, you'll see that asking who I am and where they are is actually pretty common. It happens almost every single time. Okay, Henry, I need you to try to stay calm and listen to my voice, please. He's understandably panicking a little bit. Henry, try to stay calm. Tell me the last thing that you remember. He says, walking down the street. Okay, do you remember anything else? He says, no. Headlights, maybe, he says. Okay, I know this is going to be difficult to understand, Henry, but I believe that you were struck by a vehicle. I believe that you were hit by a car while you were walking down the street. He says, I didn't make it. No, Henry, you did not make it. You did not survive. He says, how could this happen? I don't know, Henry. We don't know a lot about what happened to you. We only have just a basic police report that you were found on the side of the road this morning. He's upset. He's worried about his son. Yes, I've actually been following your grandson Quinton Simon's case. We know who your son is. We know who you are. Yeah, he's worried about Bubba. He's telling me that he just lost his mom. We're aware that he just lost his mother as well. We're very sorry. Everyone's heart goes out to your family. Okay, Henry, I think the best thing for you right now would be to go to your son. He's asking me how. The only thing that you need to do, Henry, is just think of the happiest memory that you have ever had with your son. It doesn't matter how old he was, if he was a little kid, whatever. Just think of the happiest memory that you can remember, and it will take you to your son. He's asking if I'm positive. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's happened many times in my experience. Okay, he says he's gonna try. He's saying thank you. You're welcome, Henry. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna stop this right here. And normally I would take a rescue session a little bit further and try to get some more answers and try to help the person a little bit more. But Henry Moss Sr. is very concerned about his son right now. So I'm gonna let him, discover whatever he discovers in that way. And then I will try to get him back in just a little while. So hang out with me, guys, okay? Bear with us. Henry Moss Sr. is actually taking the situation fairly well. It's not uncommon for people to panic or to get very upset. He seems to have a relatively good grasp on the situation, surprisingly enough. He actually came back to me. I did not reach back out to him. He came back to me. And he's actually asking me how I know his son. So I'm just going to pick right back up with him. Henry, I do not know your son personally. The only reason that I know who he is because I have been following the Quinton Simon missing toddler case. So your biological grandson, they've talked a lot about Quinton's biological dad and the fact that you're his biological grandfather. He's asking me why I want to help him. Well, I am what people call a rescue medium. I help people who have recently passed understand what has happened to them and get a grasp on the situation. And, I help them find more answers if that's what I can do. Henry, I would like to ask you a couple of questions. Do you think that your death was an accident? Yes. He almost immediately answered yes. He thinks it was an accident. Do you think that you know the person that hit you with their vehicle? No. He says no, he doesn't think so. He's still not real sure. He can't really remember anything before walking down the road. Is there anything else that you want to tell us, Henry? He just wants his son to know that he loves him, and he's sorry that this happened, and he's hoping that more answers will come. More answers will come, Henry, they always do. Okay, he's tired. He wants to go. All right, thank you for speaking with us, Henry. You can come back and speak to me anytime that you'd like. I'm here to help you. My name is Sylvie Smith. You can call me Sylvie. Okay, thank you, Henry. Okay, you guys, so this wasn't a terribly long reading. I mean, my readings vary. Sometimes they're just a few minutes. Sometimes they're, 15 minutes or longer. It really just depends on how much the person wants to talk. Hopefully Henry will come back and talk to us, or, maybe in a little while, maybe I'll actually try to contact him again. I think that he's coming to terms with an awful lot, so we'll just see how things go. I know that we didn't get a whole lot of information during this session, and that's okay. That's just the way it goes sometimes. But I do appreciate you guys joining me for my first reading on the channel, and check back often, because as things develop, I will be putting out more content. Thanks for listening. Bye.